Thursday. Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Rogan'S here. Another What's Next. This literally just came off the feed, off my feed anyway, and wow. Those of you familiar with Joe Rogan, yes, Joe Rogan, liberal, pro weed, but the whole situation with COVID has put him on the other side. He has taken a stance of no masks for children, correct? Not forcing the dreaded vax, yes, the dreaded poke on pretty much anyone who doesn't want it, especially those under the age of 30. Recently, he was criticized for taking ivermectin, not a cure, but basically a component to what has been reported to help with not getting the Coof. And of course, now it turns out that one Joe Rogan got the dreaded Coof. Oof. Let's take a look at the story. This comes out of Outkick. Joe Rogan tests positive for COVID, forced to cancel his show. The internet's most notable name in podcasting, Joe Rogan, announced on Wednesday that he has tested positive for the Coof. Rogan has not confirmed his vaccination status, but it has been at the center of every discussion regarding the Coof pandemic since March of last year. Breaking news came a day after Rogan went on to social media to announce his joint show with comedian Dave Chappelle had been postponed for reasons not yet announced. Rogan gave an update on Wednesday, claiming he initially experienced mild symptoms over the weekend and quarantined himself away from family with the suspicion of getting the dreaded Coof. Always intrigued by the unconventional, Rogan started an Instagram video that he was taking a variety of treatments to help expedite a full recovery. We threw the kitchen sink at it, all kinds of meds, mentioned Rogan. The collection of medications include Z-Pak, prednisolone, NAD for drip therapy, monoclonal antibodies, and ivermectin. Ivermectin has recently caught buzz in the news and attention from the CDC for its supposed positive effect on the Coof, notably for those who have decided to forego the dreaded poke. Joe Rogan and his Spotify-backed platform has seen a fair share of online criticism for promoting pushback against the vax, vaccine passports, and openly discussing experimental treatments suggested to mitigate effects of the virus. A combination of past controversies or accusations of being, quote, anti-science, not actually real science, ladies and gentlemen, gave way to the media's condemning of Rogan once he announced his positive status and used a drugs mirrored in conflicting voices within the medical field. Ivermectin first made news as part of YouTube's banning of Senator Ron Johnson, who was struck from the platform for speaking on the efficacy rates of hydroxychloroquine, which is one of the treatments, and the deworming drug. And of course, this is Rogan and his announcement.
Hello, friends. So I got back from the road Saturday night, feeling very weary. I had a headache, and I just felt run down. And just to be cautious, I separated from my family, slept in a different part of the house, and throughout the night, I got fevers and sweats, and I knew what was going on. So I got up in the morning, got tested, and turns out I got COVID. So we immediately threw the kitchen sink at it, all kinds of meds, monoclonal antibodies, ivermectin, Z-Pak, prednisone, everything. And I also got an NAD drip and a vitamin drip, and I did that 3 days in a row. And so here we are on Wednesday, and I feel great. I really only had one bad day. Sunday sucked, but Monday was better. Tuesday felt better than Monday, and today I feel good. I actually feel pretty fucking good. That's the good news. The bad news is we have to move the Friday show in Nashville. It's going to move to Sunday, October 24th. So that will be the new Nashville date. My apologies to everyone. Obviously, there's nothing that I can control. It is what it is. Crazy times we're living in. But a wonderful, heartfelt thank you to modern medicine for pulling me out of this so quickly and easily. And my love to all of you. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Let's see. Of course, he just mentioned his shows have been moved. Rogan apologized for his views for his postponed of his Nashville show. In resulting to his positive test, he signed off sounding confident that the positive COVID diagnosis will only be a speed bump on his stand-up tour. And of course, he says much love to you all. All right. My thoughts. Those on the left, those who have slammed Rogan over the year in regards to his, I don't know, his common sense regarding masks and the dreaded vax, and of course the multiple therapeutics that can be used. Hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, the increasement of vitamin C, and what have you. But you could see in his Instagram, that he is very happy for the therapeutics regarding science, real science. So, and his little slam, yeah, you know what? Still not a fan of the vax. You could tell by his reaction. But hopefully he comes back soon, comes back healthy. He says he feels great. We'll see once he takes an additional test after quarantine himself. But yeah, I'm sure the lefties were all jumping up and down, doing handstands, popping off fireworks, shaking their pom-poms, going, yes, Rogan talked a lot of shite, but we got him. Yes, he's got to get the vax. I don't think so. Excuse me. I do not think he's going to get the vax, but Rogan's going to stand by his principles. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Broganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.